Hello AOS fans, Pete and Robin back again, reunited across the Shadespire table.
Yep. And this evening, as per our Facebook poll, it is Sepulchral Guard versus
the Oryx.
Horrible Oryx.
Yeah, my Oryx I sprayed black, so I'm using Pete's tonight, which are all green. I didn't get anywhere with the painting.
Not painted green, just base plastic green.
Plastic green. Ironically, my completely painted Stormcast army are not featuring in tonight's video.
Yeah.
But Pete has got some beautifully painted Sepulchral Guard.
Well, 50-50, they're on their way. Getting there at least. They've got paint on, finally, which is always nice. So,
Look good to me.
We have our board set up already, as you can see. I am here, and Robin is over here.
Hello.
I lost the roll, so I had to pick my board. I picked this one. Robin picked the orientation and the second board, which meant I get to place objectives. Robin's put 2 and 4 over here on his side, way out of my reach, and I've got 3, 1 and 5.
Way out of my reach.
Yeah. We have picked our decks, our cards as well. I am going to be using one of my decks that I featured in my channel, and Robin's using the deck that's also you've seen the video of a day or so ago. And yeah, we're going to see how it goes. Neither of us knows what the opponent is using. We haven't talked about that, although Robin may have cheated and looked at both of my decks online.
Studied them in depth.
Great big
and revised them
cheater.
all.
Obviously, he's committed them all to memory.
Mm-hmm. Yes. No, I do not know what you're playing, Pete. I did watch your videos.
I barely know what I'm playing.
I did watch your videos, but unfortunately, it was a while ago and I can't
fell asleep.
I fell asleep. I can't remember what's in my own deck. I've had a pretty stressful week.
It's not been a good week.
So I haven't actually. I've made a deck, but I can't remember what's in it.
So please
violating my first rule of Shadespire, which is know your cards.
They're violating Robin's law, number 1. But here we are. We're here at last anyway, and we're going to get underway. We now need to roll to see who has to place first.
Okie dokie.
So let's get it on the road. I roll a whopping no crits.
No crits.
Whoopity boop. 2 crits for you.
Now, when playing Sepulchral Guard, it's almost irrelevant, isn't it?
Well, you get to see where I place my first petitioner.
I suppose you. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's about
I suppose
it.
I do get to see where your special guys go.
Yeah, you
do. More rather than the petitioner. So I will let you place first, Pete.
The benefit of being Sepulchral is, whilst you've got 7 guys and your opponent's always going to end up getting the +1 to the roll, you will see where they place all their models before you finish placing yours.
That's very true.
And you also get to place your petitioners, which are your chaff almost, but very useful still. Don't underestimate them. So Mr. Crawley out the ground is coming over there. Mr. Crawley, as
I also know where they're going to go in some shape or form.
You may do. You may not. There's no telling. I only say that because I don't really know where I'm going to go yet. Not a clue.
Right. So
you've got to remember all the names of your guys now. So there was Basher, Dancer, Prancer, and Gurzag.
So I'm going to start with Hacker.
Clearing his throat. I'm going to put my second petitioner over yonder.
I'm going to put Basher over here.
Petitioner number 3. I'm going to place him over the back.
Interesting.
Yeah, actually, I'm going to put him here.
Okay. Interesting.
It's all interesting.
I'm going to put Bone Cutter here.
Bone Cutter. Okay, I'm going to put my warden over here.
He's the controlly guy, isn't he?
He is. He's the man with the plan.
Gurzag here.
Big boss man.
The big boss man.
Okay, so I'm going to place my remainder. I'm going to put my Prince of Dust over here. I'm going to put my champion here and my harvester there. So now we roll to see who goes first. And you get a +1.
Yes.
Right, so roll to see who goes first. I get a mighty no crits. Robin gets. I don't know, you didn't even need to roll because you got +1, so you won anyway.
Right, yeah, I get to choose.
You get to choose
first.
Yeah. Dum 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 dum. And before we do that, we're just going to show you what our decks are. Okie dokie, so those are our hands. Robin, do you want to go first or second?
I think I will go first, Pete.
Certain death. Go for it. So round 1, activation 1.
Indeed. So your guys are...
Sounds like a football score reading off. Round 1,
a really boring one. What's this guy do?
Worse. Yeah, he's just a petitioner.
Is he?
Heals.
Okay, and in that case, I'm going to make a charge. With
With
Hacker.
orcs.
With Hacker.
Orcs. 4.
No, sorry, 3. Just a 3.
I read
the wounds.
Wounds. Well, I'll swap them over if you like. I'm more than happy for you to do that.
So now I'm going to just take 4 for both. So Hacker is not one of my finest troops. He's 2 swords, damage of 1.
Okie dokie. And you're going to roll lots of defense dice as well?
Yes. I got a sword. I rolled those. Should I take those out? Or should I roll them again?
No, I'm going to let you have the sword. I'll edit that. Right, okay, so you got a sword.
Yeah.
And you cheated. And I got... Oh no! Oh no, I failed. How much damage does he do?
Just 1.
Oh, just the 1. Phew. Okay, so he is down to 1 wound because he has 2.
Yep.
And I become inspired. Oh no, wait. Boo. Okay, chargey token for you.
Oh yeah, thank you.
And now it is...
It's mine.
Oh, it's the
I've got to
the
decide whether I want to knock you back.
Power step! Yes, you do. You do.
I do, yes. Yeah, I don't have anything to do.
Okay, and I think... I don't think I do either. I'm going to hang on to mine at the moment. So, my first activation. I think I'm going to have to do a charge attack.
Oh.
Now that Hacker... That one's Hacker, isn't it?
Yep.
Now that he's already attacked this turn, I've got less problem with making him inspired. So I'm going to do a charge attack.
Okay.
Or am I? Actually, no, I'm probably not. Just realised if I charge attack with my warden, then I can't do any of my other things with him. I can't bring people back and I can't move people at all. So I am not going to do charge attack. I am instead going to use his ability to move people.
Okay.
And I'm going to move this petitioner 1, 2. And this petitioner 1, 2. That is going to be my activation. Onto the power step. I'm going to play sidestep.
Ooh.
And I'm going to play that on my warden. And sidestepping 1 forwards to there.
That's not where I was expecting you to go.
Uh-huh. Well, he has a range of 2.
He's got a range of 2, yes.
And he's got a petitioner there to help him. So he'll be supported.
Nice. Well, he does at the moment.
He does at the moment. Assuming he's still alive in a minute. 'Cause
So it's my turn to choose, isn't it?
it is your turn, if you have anything to play.
This guy's got how many wounds?
All of my main guys have 3, apart from my warden who has 4. My 3
Okay.
lowly bods only have 2 apiece. So some of them could be one-shotted by Bone
Okay.
Cutter and Gurzag, but in fact any of your guys once they become inspired.
I am...
Oh, I've got some movement tokens.
So yeah, I'm not going to move anything at the moment.
I'm not going to move anything.
I'm not going to play a card, sorry.
Where's
I'm
that?
not going to play a card at the moment.
Okay, so it's onto your second
Well, unless you
activation.
have another card.
Yes, no, I have nothing else to play, so.
Okay, for my second activation, I'm going to charge 1, 2, 3 with Bone Cutter.
Uh-oh. So charge again. The Bone Cutter onto my champion.
Yep, okay, so he's 2 hammers. I'll roll the right dice this time.
Yeah, cool. Oh, it's hammer and a crit.
Hammer and a
I
crit.
can't stop it. So I take 2 damage onto my champion. And do you want to push him back?
Push him there.
Okay. So, power step.
Power step. I do have something to play this time.
Okay.
I'm going to play Brutal but Cunning.
Oh, what's that do?
Play this after a friendly fighter's attack action. You can push that fighter up to 3 hexes.
Oh, so you can push Bone Cutter up to 3.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Where's he going to go? 2, 3. Okay, I am going to play Dance Macabre.
Ooh, what does that do?
Any friendly fighter that makes a move action in the next activation can move 1 additional hex.
Oh, nice.
So back to you. Anything else?
I have nothing at this time.
And I'm also going to play Sprint. Double the move of characteristic of the first friendly fighter to make a move in the next activation.
So you're going to be going over here.
Could be. Could be. So, my second activation, and my warden is again going to do his get people to move ability.
Okay.
The first person to move is going to be my champion. So my champion's going to move first, and he's going to get the sprint, so he can move 5.
Okay.
He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there. Unfortunately, he's still next to Basher. He has 1 wound left, so Basher could kill him. But I'm kind of committed now, and I hadn't really thought it through enough. And my other move, I'm going to move my Prince of Dust 1, 2 to here. And that is the end of that. So he has moved, and he has moved. Now, with Sprint, my champion can't be activated again, so I'm going to effectively make that the charge token. So now we are on to the power step, and I have nothing in the power step. Anything for you, Rob? What you doing? Just gonna move?
No, I'm going to charge. I'm going to charge with Gurzag.
Moving is not the Oric way. So Gurzag is going to charge the Harvester.
And so he rolls 2 dice. He needs hammers.
Mm-hmm.
And he's got a crit.
It's got a crit. That may be it. My Harvester needs a dodge. No, it doesn't. He needs a crit. He gets shield, which is none of them. So he
3
takes
damage.
3?
Yeah, Gurzag does 3.
He's out.
Oh, I get glory.
You do. So on to the power step. What are you going to do?
I'm going to use glory. Spend my glory. I'm going to play low blow.
What's that do? Oh, that's the one which it. Sorry, what's it do?
Hammer and crits. Successes are hammer on crits, and it's the same.
Hammer on crits.
Hammer. Both swords and hammers are successes for this action. That's what it does.
But it only does 1 damage.
But it does 1 damage, but they only do 1 damage anyway.
This is true.
So I think it's a reasonable card to burn then. I just can't decide which one. The obvious shot is Basher because he's right there,
yes,
ready to bash.
That is true.
But then if he does that, then he's nowhere near the action.
Do you want to sit him all the way back?
I'm actually going to put it on a hacker.
Okey dokey.
That I have nothing else to do unless you want. No, it's your turn. Do you want to do anything else?
I have nothing to play in the power step.
Okay, and neither do I.
Okay, so it's on to my third turn. My third activation. For the moment, I'm just going to do it with my warden. The Sepulchral warden. So he's going to go 1 to there, and he's going to attack stab a lot for him. And I roll 2 dice. I need hammers or single assists or crits. 1 crit.
Okay.
So you need a shield, don't you? Well, you need a crit.
I need a crit, and I roll just 1
dice.
shield, 1 black dice.
Oh!
Sorry, mate.
Curses! But I can push you back, can't I? It's a draw, but I have a successful hit that I can push you back 1. So I'm going to. Go on, be away with you. And that is the end of my activation, and that is the. I have nothing in the power step. How about y'all?
No, I have nothing to do in the power step.
So on your 4th and final
My 4th
activation.
and final activation. This might seem like an odd thing,
But
I'm going to draw a card.
Not going to attack with
Power
Basher?
card. I'm not going to attack with Basher.
Don't like it when you do
My
that.
favourite card.
Right, you're
That's
good.
it. No, I haven't
Anything
got
in
any,
the power step?
I'm not playing anything in the power step.
Oh, so that's the end, is it? Okay, on to my 4th and final activation. So now I just need to run through my head. He's moved, he's charged, he's moved, he's charged effectively, he's moved. So it's just this guy left, this lone little duder.
Yeah, or you can attack with that guy.
Yes, for reasons that you'll discover in a minute, I'm going to charge with this guy.
Okay.
I'm going to go 1, 2. because I want to
You're allowed
attack
to
you
do
from that
that. I'm
angle.
not sure you're allowed to do that.
Why not?
I don't think you. I think if you charge, you have to end up in a different square.
Oh, let's find out. Make a charge action, page 22. Charge. A charge action is an action that lets you make a move action with a fighter, as described on page 18, then immediately make an attack action. So let's go back to page 18. Move action. When a fighter makes a move, they can move in any direction, move into an adjacent hex up to a number of times equal to their move characteristic. They cannot move through occupied hexes, hexes that contain other fighters, or blocked hexes. A fighter that makes a move cannot, a move action cannot end their move in the hex they started on. Oh, you are right. In that case, you're just going to go 1 to there then.
I don't think you could charge today. I'm very terribly sorry, Mr. Skeleton.
Terribly sorry. I'll go over here first and then stab you in the kidney.
I'm not sure why he's got that accent, but anyway. So Mr. Petitioner rolls 2 dice. He needs swords, and he also gets single assist from the Prince of Dust. No, single assist.
Single assist.
Not sure what that noise is.
I'm looking for a shield or a crit.
Oh,
wow,
another
I'm lucky
crit.
tonight.
I can push you back though, because I
think
succeeded. I got a hit.
Doesn't a crit?
It doesn't have to be a crit, does it? I thought it just
No,
had to be a successful
no,
hit.
I think I'm not sure.
remember
I feel like a crit outweighs.
Let's have a look. I can never remember. So if the attack, compare your successes, the attack total to your opponent's successes, the defense total. If the attack total is less, then the attack has no effect. If the attack total is equal defense, but you rolled at least 1 success, the attack fails, however the target can be driven
I
back.
feel like there's a critical.
Critical successes. In addition to counting a success, critical successes can dramatically change the outcome. If the attacker has more critical successes than the target, then the attack action is successful, regardless of the number of successes rolled by the other player. If the target has more crit symbols than the attack action fails and the target cannot be driven back. Yes, so that does fail, so I cannot push you back. Bottoms. Curse you and your critical successes.
I'm really sorry about that. I feel like I've cheated slightly.
I don't think you have at all.
No, I've rolled 2 critical successes. That feels like cheating.
Oh, I see. Well, I figure you're going to get them all out of the way early, and then in your corn game later on,
No, that's true.
I'll slaughter you.
Capitulate.
So, that's the end, and I have nothing to play.
And neither do I.
So, on to the very first round's end phase.
Right.
So, Robin, what have you scored?
Divide and conquer.
Oh, what's that?
Score this in an end phase if each player has. Each player has at least 1 fighter in their own territory and at least 1 fighter in enemy
Hence why
territory.
you didn't want to kill my champion.
If I didn't want to kill your champion.
Well, that benefits me too, so...
Okay. And I also have brawl.
Oh.
Score this in an end phase if all friendly fighters are adjacent to enemy fighters. Also, why I didn't
another
want to
reason
kill
why
your
you didn't want to
champion.
kill him, yeah.
Well, I don't score this one sadly because I couldn't
Okay.
quite arrange that one.
I couldn't quite arrange to kill. I mean, send flowers to your champion.
I couldn't quite arrange for you. I needed to charge with this guy.
Okay.
I'm not giving it away.
So you score 3 glory, is that?
3.
Ding, ding,
3
ding.
glory, please.
So, are you going to spend any of your newfound glory?
Yes, I am. I'm going to play Shadeglass darts.
Ooh.
And I'm going to put them on Basher.
Basher. So over here, we've suddenly found some bits of glass he's going to start lobbing at people.
Yep. It's quite a good range of 3.
Yes.
3 swords, 1 damage. So,
And if you roll a crit, it does 2 damage,
yeah,
doesn't
as
it?
he's the least out.
Yep.
And I was doing some research for building this deck together, and I realised I hadn't really noticed it before. All of the extra strength cards are on attacks of 1 or 2, range 1 or 2.
Yes.
So you can't combine them with Shadeglass.
No.
Because I thought that would be really.
Would
really
be quite
great.
tasty, but yeah.
Yeah, you can't do it.
I'm guessing that's probably why.
There probably is.
Okay, you any other upgrades to play?
Nope. That is it.
Okay, discard and repick.
I'm not going to discard anything.
Okay. Okie dokie, so I score hold objective 1 for Mr. Crawley out the ground man.
Okie dokie.
I score hold objective 4 for Mr. Sprinty off into the distance champion dude.
Well done.
He has a very long double barrel name. And I also score March of the Dead, which is score in an end phase if all of my fighters, surviving fighters, at least 5, made a move action.
Nice.
Which they all did. Hence why I wanted to charge him early and not just
nice.
attack
Well
with him.
done.
So
Well
that was
done.
why. So 4 glory for me.
Well, it's 4 each, is it?
4 apiece. And then I'm going to play both of my cards.
Right,
Because I've got Undying and Great Fortitude, which is +1 wound.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I'm going to play one on my champion,
Which is which one?
the guy over there.
Okay, so he's got an extra wound.
He's got 2 wounds spare now,
No,
effectively.
no, he's just got an extra wound, doesn't he? It's just his maximum's higher, doesn't it? Increases.
Yeah, but yeah. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Pedant.
I'm being cheeky.
You are technically correct, the best kind of correct. And I'm going to play my other one on my Sepulchral warden to give him 5 wounds. So he can almost go toe to toe with Gurzag.
The Sepulchral one's got 5 wounds.
He
there.
has now.
Wow.
And now I'm going to repick because I've got nothing. I've spent the lot.
I'm impressed. Well done. If only I could have just sneaked an extra
Yeah.
attack. This time, wherever you're going down.
Now my plan comes to fruition. Oh, I haven't got any of the cards I need. Oh, bugger. Right, and here are my cards. Oh, needed that one. Oh, you're in trouble, Robin. You're in trouble. What can I say? The stars are aligning. So now, we roll to see who goes first again. Bum, 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 bum. So let's see. Nagash is not smiling on me. Oh, you've rolled 2 crits. You're rolling an inordinate number of crits today,
am.
Robin. And you managed to do that with 3 dice
For
rolls.
which I can only apologise.
So it's up to you, first or second.
I think I would like to go first, please.
Hokily dokily. So, round 2, you'll go.
Okay, I am going to attack with Basher.
Okay, so Basher's over there. He's
Yeah.
going to go for the champion, is he?
Yeah, he's going to use his 3 sword Shadeglass
Oh.
because it's 3 swords and 1 damage as opposed to 2 swords and 1 damage.
I guess the range on it is 1 to 3, isn't it?
It's 3, it just says. So yes, doesn't say you can't use it.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
the Sepulchral
yeah,
Wardens is 2 or whatever, and it doesn't stop you
So
attacking
it's
people
3
next
swords.
to you.
If I get a critical hit, then its damage is +1.
Okie dokie. I feel you've used all your crits. There you go.
There you go. Used all my swords as well.
Oh
That's
dear.
3 swords. Didn't
Oh
get any.
dear.
Oh, well, that's disappointing.
Oh dear, Basher. You fluffed that one. You're a disappointment to your mother.
At least he's only attacked.
That
At least
is
he's
true.
only attacked.
He can do it again in a minute if he likes.
And now I need to read my cards again. I think I'd remember them really.
Well, no, I wouldn't. But we know what you're like, Robin.
Oh, 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 Pete.
Oh, oh, oh. You twat.
Right, oh sorry, it's my...
Yeah, power step. Power step. Bum, 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 bum.
I'm going to spend another glory,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to put it on Bone Cutter.
Ooh.
If this fighter has no...
What are you playing, sorry, Stallion?
Sorry, Helpful Whispers
Ooh.
on Bone Cutter. If this fighter has no adjacent friendly fighters, rolls of single crits are successes when they make an attack action.
Okay, I'm going to play,
Terrifying screams.
Ooh.
which is choose an enemy fighter and push them 1 hex.
Ah.
I'll push Gurzag. Gurzag. I need to get rid of all these tokens, just realised.
Oh yes.
Pesky tokens. Be gone!
I've got rid of this skeleton token, is that alright?
I'm going to call that a cheat and claim a moral victory. Do you have anything else to play?
No.
I'm going to play SHARDCALLER
Nice.
on my
Is
champion.
that the one that moves it? Or
It
is that
is.
the one that...
At the
it?
beginning of each action phase, you can switch an objective held by this fighter with any other objective.
At each
At the beginning of each action phase.
Is that that's at the beginning of the phase? So
Yeah.
So, oh, it is the beginning of the phase.
At the beginning
Yes,
of each action
yeah.
phase.
But the action phase is the whole
Yes, that's a
4
good point.
activations, isn't it? So you can only do it 3 times in a battle.
That's a good point. I'm not going to play SHARDCALLER right now because I probably want to play that in my end phase because I can't play it now already. Oh no, I could play it now,
It's a
I could play it now
upgrade,
actually.
isn't it?
Yeah,
It's
it is
an
an
upgrade,
upgrade.
yeah.
But I could. It says at the beginning of each action
Well,
phase.
does that mean you should have played it during your... See, I'm not sure. This is the thing I'm not sure about the card. You haven't got it on you at the moment. So
No,
by
that's
the
true.
time you've got it on you, it isn't the beginning of the action phase.
No, that's true because it doesn't say you have to play it in your first activation. It's
No.
the beginning of at the beginning of each action phase. So I'm going to say that it doesn't work now. I don't think it does. I
Yeah.
don't think this is intended. You have to play it You want to play it in the end phase
yeah,
of
yeah.
the previous round.
Presumably you've just picked it up.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I possibly should have played that in my end phase. I hadn't really thought of that.
Did you have it then?
I did, yes. No, I didn't. I'm talking rubbish. I picked it up,
yeah.
so I couldn't
you
play
couldn't play it. Yeah.
So
I think I put it in one of my other decks, and I thought, oh, it's a really great card. And then when I reread it, I thought actually it's quite limited.
It is a bit limited. If you
got
don't
to
get it early on in the
you've got to
game,
get early,
if you don't get it in the first. If you don't get it in the first round, really, you're done. Really,
you get one turn. If you get it in the second round, you get one turn. If you get it in the first round, you get 2 turns.
if you get it at the beginning of the game, that's fine. If you get it at the end of the round 1, you're okay.
Well, even at the beginning of the game, it's no good because you haven't got any glory.
No, true, but at least you got it there.
You've got
So you
for 2
play
goes.
at the end
You've
of
got 2
round.
goes,
Yeah. So
yeah.
it's not. Yeah, it is a bit more limited, but I'm not going to play that. So nothing to see here.
Okay.
And I'm going to
Good
play
discussion.
instead. Yep. Just about theoretical physics.
It's not that theoretical because it stops you from switching
It does that.
switching things around.
It does. So in that case, I'm going to play. I'm not going to play anything after all that. I apologise.
Okay.
No, I am. I'm going to play Restless Dead. Restless Dead. I'm going to play.
You're
to
bringing
bring
out
back-
the old Wolfrup campaign pack.
I am. Restless Dead.
Yeah.
And I'm going to bring back my Harvester and plonk
Oh, I
him
forgot
right
you could
here.
do that.
Hello.
And
Oh no,
he's
that's a ploy. It's a
inspired.
ploy. It's a ploy.
That one's a
goodness.
ploy.
So
yes,
that's like a free bring back.
It is. It is.
Nice. And he's inspired now.
He is inspiring.
Suddenly looking a bit dicey over there for those guys.
Yeah. How'd you like them apples? I don't like apples. Shut up. And I'm not going to play anything else if you're not going to play anything else.
I am not going to play anything else.
Okay, my go. I'm going to attack
Really?
with my
Are you sure?
champion. Yes, I know. I don't know why this is.
Is this your champion?
That's my champion. It is my champion.
He's actually going to give you the benefit of turning around and facing you.
That's nice. But I'd rather you were looking the other way, so I've got a chance. So my champion rolls 2 dice. He has cleave, and he rolls hammers, 2 hammers. Hopefully, I roll 2 hammers. I roll 1 hammer.
One hammer, so
Now I have
with
cleave, so you
no
need
shield, so you need a
crits.
crit.
That's not it.
It's a dodge.
So you take 2 damage,
2 damage and go
and Basher
inspired.
becomes inspired. Inspiring. And I get to push back 1.
Oh,
I'm going to push you back to there.
okay.
He's down to 2 wounds left. Power step. I'm not going to play a card for now.
Okay.
Nothing for me.
I might regret doing this in this order. I am going to play Mighty Swing.
Oh, bugger.
Your first action with a range characteristic
Of 1.
of 1
Yeah.
in the next activation targets all adjacent enemy fighters.
I'm assuming you can do that on Basher.
Roll
Yeah?
for each. Well, it's a ploy, so I don't actually have to say who it's on.
No, I know. Just the next. I'm assuming Basher's
Just-
attacking next.
I don't know who.
I can't think of anybody on this table that you might want to do that with other than this person who's going to hit 3 people in a minute.
It's a shame I can't go through there because there would be good.
Yeah. Well, you need that other card. There's, I think, Khorne and Sepulchral Guard both have specific cards which enable you to move through other
Okay.
fighters. So you could actually go, because if that was Sayic and you had that, you could go 1, 2, 3
Yeah.
and choppy.
Yeah, that would be really good.
That would be pretty tasty. Anyway, do I have anything else to play now because of that? No, I do not. So, anything else for you?
No.
On to your second activation.
Okay.
See, my money would be on Bonecar.
Yeah, that's
He
what-
hits harder.
Yeah. I was just thinking. I was going to do.
You've got
I was
these
just
cards.
checking. I was just thinking it's 3, but it's only he's got this low blow, so he hits on swords and hammers.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. And you roll 2
Uh,
dice with that, don't you?
And I roll 2 dice. Yeah,
How much damage does Bonecar do then?
he does 2. Whereas
So it's
Hacker
not enough
does
to
1.
kill. It's not enough to kill the prince, but it is enough to kill the petitioner.
Yeah. So I think I'm going to do it on. Yeah, I think I'm going to do it on Bone
Yeah, I think you're going to get more out of Bonecar.
Which
one
one?
you
Also, Bone Cutter isn't going to be in a worse position than he is now, whereas
This is true.
Hacker will be.
So
He's
which
in the middle of
one?
the 3 of you.
Which one? Are you
So
gonna
I'll
pick
start
first?
with the Prince. Did you say he was?
He's the Prince of Death.
So he does 2. He does 2.
Always a crit.
A crit and a hammer.
So I can't stop that. So he takes 2 damage. He's down to 1,
All right, and don't forget that.
and you can push him back.
That.
Oh, and you also include double assists now,
Yes.
don't you? Because
No,
of your
single assists.
single assist
Single
because of your
assist.
careless whispers.
Yeah. Helpful whiskers. Helpful whiskers. Just the hammer. Just the hammer.
Just the one. So the petitioner gets a save, he gets dodges or crits. No, not a shield. So the petitioner gets wiped out. Smooshed.
Yay.
And you get another
Glory.
glory, glory. Now, which petitioner had taken a wound? It was this guy, wasn't it?
Yes.
So this one over here. Okay. That paid off pretty well, so you're up to 5 glory.
Mm-hmm.
I
don't have anything to play.
Nothing to play, okay. I have nothing to play either. My second Urk diversion. I am going to bring somebody back using my Sepulchral warden.
So does that count as a move, or
What's that?
you bringing somebody back?
Nope.
So you can just do that as long as you don't move or attack. You can
Yeah,
just keep bringing.
can't do anything else, but I can bring a.
Okay, but
bring
you
just
can't
one.
do anything else back this turn.
No, I can't.
No.
So that's
okay.
it. So he comes back. He's going to come back here.
Oh, hello.
Now he is inspired, so he now
Ah.
rolls 3 dice. He still only does 1 damage though. But as a result of that, my Sepulchral Warden also becomes
Oh, because
inspired.
you've got extra inspired people, have you?
Yes, because once I get 2 friendly fighters returned to the battlefield, it just says 2 friendly fighters are returned to the battlefield. So one was
Okay.
via my Restless Dead card, and the other one's via bringing him back. So he now does 3 damage and rolls 3 hammers, rather than 2 damage, 2 hammers.
Wow.
So he's a little bit more tasty now.
Mm-hmm.
But that is the extent of my turn. So it goes on to my power step, and I'm going to play. I'm not going to play anything.
I am.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to play more chopping.
Oh dear.
Roll an extra dice for the first attack action in the next activation.
Oh dear. Oh dear. I have naught else to play. So if that's you done on cards, it's onto your third activation.
I'm going to attack with Hacker.
Haha. And I'm guessing he's going to smash this bloke in the face?
Yep, and he's going to use low blow. And he's going to roll 3 dice for that.
There and-
Don't
Oh no,
need to put that
he's
in.
just attacking.
attacking.
Yep, sorry. Yep, getting
So
carried away
he's
with
going to
himself.
roll 3 dice because he rolls an extra dice.
Okay.
And hammers and swords.
Hammers and swords. Oh my word.
2 criticals.
Smash. Dead, dead, deadly, dead, dead. That gives you another glory, so 6 to 4. Oh dear, do I not like that? I'm going to play Bone Shrapnel as a reaction. Play this after an attack action takes a friendly fighter out of action. The fighter that took them out of action suffers 1 damage. So Hacker takes a damage.
Okay.
And he becomes inspired. He is inspired.
So now having low blow on it isn't quite as good.
Yeah. Sucker.
Because now he does 3 swords. Now he does 3 swords and does 2 damage.
Anything else for you to play in the end phase? Oh, sorry, end phase. So anything else for you?
Nope, not at this point in time. It's not the end phase, it's the...
Sorry, it's the power
step.
step, and it's for you to play first. So,
I have nothing to play at this time.
okay. I'm not playing anything right now.
Okay.
So it's on to my turn.
Yep.
I'm going to charge with the warden.
Ooh.
Ooh. So he's going to move 1 there. He's going to charge,
Okay.
and he's going to stab at Hacker because I can kill him now.
Now I wish I had the
The don't die card.
the double assist, not the double assist card. The card would have done 2 chops here
Yes.
with Gurzag.
So 3 dice. Need hammers. 3 damage.
1 hammer.
Oh, just 1 hammer. I could
That's
have
not
really
bad.
done with more than that.
So he's inspired. It's still only one defense dice though. So shields or
Yeah,
crits.
shields or crits. Oh, you flipping flapping.
Oh my woolly word.
You what's it?
Sorry.
Ah! And once again, my warden can't do
Chopping.
nout. I am going to play SHARDCALLER.
Oh.
SHARDCALLER. And I'm going to play it on Mr. Crawling Out the Ground Man. Anything for you?
No, not this turn.
Okay. On to your 4th activation then.
I'm going to charge with Gurzag.
Is it boss on boss?
No.
Oh.
Sort of tempted. I could go there or there. But then you get...
Depending on who you attack, you're going to get... I'll get assists.
Yeah, so I'm actually going to go here.
Ah, so 1, 2, 3,
1, 2, 3, yeah.
Slapping poor old just come back from the dead dude.
Yep. So it's just the 2 hammers.
Just the 2.
One crit.
1 crit. That might be it. And I need crit.
Hooray!
About time. So that's a... Does that mean it's a draw? Or does that cancel everything out? What happens if we both roll a crit?
If you both roll a crit, you go back to the regular scored dice. So it's only if one or the other person has more crits that it matters. So basically it's a draw. So I think you do get to push me back in that instance.
Okay.
Yes.
Do I actually want to...
I think as orcs, you generally don't want that.
No.
Generally as orcs, you want to get punched.
Yeah.
And you want people to be around so you can just stand there and attack if it's possible.
I'm not going to do that.
Okay. End fate of power step. Anything for you in the
Nothing for me in the power step, Pete.
I'm going to play Great Speed on my Prince of Dust.
This guy?
Yep.
Interesting.
I don't really know if I'm going to use it, but I might as well use the card because at least I can redraw 5 then.
Yep.
You could argue I could wait until the end and maybe I'll have something better to spend the glory on, but yeah, I never think that far ahead. Anything for you?
Is this your end of your 4th?
This would be my 4th turn.
Are you about to start your 4th turn?
Yes.
So not in your 4th turn yet, we're still in my turn.
Yeah, we're still in your power step.
Okay, I have nothing to do.
Okay, so my 4th and final activation, and I am going to be really boring and go 1, 2. And that's it. What could I be doing?
No, I know what you've
I
got.
don't.
It's a good card. It's going to give you some glory.
Yes, pretty much it. That's what I'm going for, glory.
Mm.
So.
Nothing I could do about that, really. I could have killed him, but...
power step.
Okay, well, have you got anything to do?
No, I've got no cards.
I am actually going to play Healing Potion.
Ah!
And I'm going to play it on Hacker.
So he's only got 1 wound anyway, so there's no point in rolling.
Nope.
Okay, on to the end phase.
End phase.
You go first.
Yeah, I have scored, and one of the reasons I played Healing Potion, I've scored Ploy Master.
What's that?
If you've played 3 or more ploys in the preceding action phase.
Oh, so you played...
I played Healing Potion, more Choppin, and Mighty Swing.
Nice. So that's 1 glory, taking it up to 7.
Yep. And I also scored Punch Up. Score this in an end phase. Each of your surviving fighters, at least 2, made an attack action against a different enemy fighter in the preceding action phase. Which they did.
Are they all attacked?
Yeah.
So he's attacked over there, he attacked
him.
there.
He attacked the guy who was dead, and he attacked over here right at the beginning of the turn.
Oh yeah. Nice, that's 2 more. Holy what's it. So you're up to that 9. Any power up? Power up?
No power ups.
Okay.
I'm going to draw 4 new ones, 4 new power ups.
And you're keeping your other objective?
And I'm keeping my other objective. Yes.
Okay. I think it shows the boys and girls at home. So that's your cards, and for me, my objectives, I scored Determined Defender, which was one I nearly left out before, and added back in, which is scoring an end phase if the same friendly fighter has held the same objective at the end of 2 consecutive actions, which is Mr. Stanley.
I think that's worth putting in a multiple objective hunting deck,
especially
because
with
it's really hard to knock them all off.
Exactly. Plus, if I'm holding 2 or 3, just to know which one it's going to be, and if I can get more than
it doesn't matter, does it?
Exactly. Yeah. And I also scored Hold Objective 3, which is what Mr. Man ran dashing over there at the end.
Have you got Supremacy?
I do not have Supremacy.
I thought you'd have
which
Supremacy.
I really wish I had.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I'm going to keep the one I've got because it'll be useful, and I have no other cards to play, so I'm going to draw a whole new set. So here are my cards. So, we roll off to see who goes first, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
Now, do I play SHARDCALLER at the beginning of my turn?
I think you play it at the beginning of the turn, so I think that is now.
Before we roll?
I don't think it matters.
No, I don't think it matters much either.
Whether you did before or
so
after.
I'm going to swap out. So, SHARDCALLER at the beginning of each action phase, you can switch an objective held by this fighter with any other objective. I'm going to swap out. I'm going to swap out 5.
5, interesting.
Sure, people are sitting there going, "You idiot! You should be doing this," and I probably should, but like I'm getting confused and I'm under pressure now, so I just need to think about what I'm doing. But I'm going with that. So let's roll. I'm gonna let you roll first because I've rolled first twice now and it's sucked.
Sorry, I'll roll.
Yeah.
Oh.
There's one stuck and it's a hammer.
So nothing.
Nothing. Come on. Ray,
Yeah, your choice.
Yay. I don't know what I want to do. Oh, I don't know what I want to do. I'm going to let you go first. I win for once, and I'm still going to let you go first.
That's quite funny.
Over to you, Robin. Activation.
Yeah, I'm going to make a move action.
Make your move.
I'm going to move Hacker
So
to
you go 1, 2, 3.
the... Yeah.
Ooh. Power step.
I'm going to actually... yes, power step. Okay, I'm going to play Cunning but Brutal. It's a reaction, in fact. It's not even in the power step.
It's a reaction.
Yeah.
Oh.
Play this after a friendly fighter's move action. That fighter can make an attack action.
Oh.
You could not play this during a charge action.
Oh. You need to sprint with that.
Well, yeah. So he's going to row
3 swords.
3 swords.
3 swords. Oh, 3 single assists.
That wouldn't have been any good apart from for him.
That
would have been brilliant for him.
Yeah, that would have been awesome for him. I don't need to roll anything then.
No. So that's the first step to everything going belly up.
Horribly, horribly wrong. I've got a chance now. So, onto the power step. Anything for your?
Yes. I am going to play Great Strength.
You should have done that first.
The thing is, he's still alive.
That is true.
So I'm going to play, and he only moved.
That is true.
So I am going to play that on him.
Yeah, yeah.
Are you going to play me?
I am not.
Okay, I'm going to play Wah!
What's that do?
This fighter's attack actions with a range of 1 or 2 have +1 damage in a phase in which they made a charge action.
Oh god. So that means Gurzag over there could do 3 damage, is that?
4 damage.
He does 3 normally.
Just 3 normally. But
Oh
I don't
my
actually know
God.
if I want to play it on him. But
Yeah.
you made me wonder whether I should play it on him. But Gurzag's nowhere near. He's not that far for your warden, actually, is he?
And then Warden's here, you've only got 1, 2,
Yeah,
3.
I'll play it on Gurzag. And I'm going to play another one. I'm going to play Great Fortitude. Again on Gurzag.
Oh my god.
Actually, no, I'm going to play on Hacker.
I was going to say, I don't think Gurzag needs the
Take it
+1
up to
wound.
5. Take Gurzag up to 5. A Hacker up to 5. So I play that on Hacker.
So I am going to do my turn, and I'm going to just do an attack with my petitionnaire onto him.
Okay.
Mr. Crawley, who's not inspired. He rolls 2 dice. He gets assists from the warden, and I need swords. No, nothing. Zilch, Zippo, Nout, Bottoms. I'm going to play Remembered Shield. It's going to cost me glory. I'm going to put it on Mr. Crawley out the ground.
Okay.
And this fighter's defense characteristic changes to shield from
Oh,
dodge.
nice.
Makes him doubly survivor. Anything for you? Okay. I'm not going to play anything else.
Is it my turn?
It is.
Right, my second activation. Slightly controversial at this stage of the game. I'm going to discard an objective.
Ooh.
I'm going to discard Blooded.
Ooh, what's that one?
Store this in an end phase. If all your surviving fighters, at least 3, have at least 1 wounds token.
Ooh.
And I just don't think that's going to happen. The power step. I'm going to put my objective cards down, that's for sure. Nothing.
I'm not going to do anything either. So on to my second activation. I'm going to attack again. I'm going to attack with my petitioner onto Hacker. And again, it's 2 dice. I need swords, crits, or single assists. Oh, come on!
Double assist.
Double assists again. I had that last time. Or one of the other games, I kept wrong double assists. Ah, fine. Fine. Power step.
Still nothing.
I'm going to play I'm going to play Fortify.
Ooh.
Friendly fighters holding objectives
that's
have +1
good, yeah.
defense.
Wow, so what are you rolling now
In
for
the
him?
next activation. So he rolls 2 dice and he has shield. So he's like a he's a Stormcast. Stormcast? Yes. He's a Stormcast Eternal right now,
He's
isn't
got what? 2?
2 dice defense and he needs shields.
Okay. I'm going to charge on my third turn. Is it my
Your
third turn?
third activation.
My third activation with Gurzag here.
Okie dokie.
What
You
if
don't
I
want to
hit?
do it with Bone Cutter?
I shouldn't have said that, but thank you.
Go on then, Rob. So, Bone Cutter, what's he roll?
He rolls 2 hammers.
2 Amora.
Yeah, and that's all.
Okay. Oh,
1 hammer. This is where you get the dodge and I get cross.
I need a dodge or a crit. Dodge or a crit.
Oh, it bounced off dodge.
Smash! So the Prince of Dust has been turned into it.
Oh, and I've got a reaction to play. Unless
Oh,
you have.
surprised me.
Unless you have. Cause
No,
you,
I do not.
Okay, because I have to wait. I don't know quite how that works. Am I supposed to wait until you haven't played?
I presume in a tournament,
Yeah.
and I think we discussed this one in the
We
other
did,
game.
I did. Because kind of like, I suppose it's just you have a chance to play. Because if I say, well, I'm going to play a reaction, you in theory say, well, actually, I was going to play one. So presumably
Especially
I just
if I've
wait.
got any reaction.
But
I
yeah,
could
exactly.
play
You
just
could
to
play
screw
because
you
I
up.
had that thing in one of our games. I thought I could just play it just to screw you up, but that's
I'm
not
not
very
sure.
kind.
I guess
So I
it's
guess
like
in theory you sit poker face for 10 seconds, and when they don't do anything.
Yeah.
Because even if you say you're going to do anything, that implies that you might.
Yes.
So
What you do?
that's
Scavenger.
quite hard, isn't it? Because it's like a natural react thing in the game to say.
You just went, I've got this one now.
Well, no, not even that. It's like, are you going to play a reaction? But,
Yes.
but just by asking that question implies that actually
Exactly.
you want to. So I am going to play Scavenge,
Yeah, Scavenge.
which is play this after a friendly fighter attack action takes an adjacent enemy fighter. Or adjacent enemy fighter with an upgrade out of action, gain an additional glory point. I hadn't noticed that adjacent, so it wouldn't work on the longer range.
It wouldn't, no.
No, I hadn't noticed that.
So that puts you up to 11 to my 6.
And I have no cards left, so I will not be playing a ploy at this point.
Okie dokie.
Or any upgrades.
I have nothing else to play. Well, I have nothing to play even. So on to my third turn. I'm going to attack again with the
Okay.
Petitioner on Hacker.
Okay.
Because frankly, I just come on. I get a crit at flipping last.
Crit.
A crit.
So I need a
One
crit.
You need a crit.
Nope.
Oh, so Hacker takes 1 wound, and I'm going to push him back to here. Now I have nothing that I want to play. You have no cards to play.
No.
So on to your 4th and final activation. So at the minute it's 11 to 6.
I'm going to move.
I am in trouble. What could you be doing? And you have nothing. You have no cards to play. And I'll stick a token on there for him. So it's on to my 4th turn. My 4th one. Now, I'm fairly certain you want to get all your guys into my half to get... I can't remember that card. If I could knock him back 1 to there...
I know. Depends on what you... Oh. I'm not going to say anything.
But I could also go after him.
Yeah.
However, I think if I go after him, I've got a card that will give me two glory for that.
Okay.
But that robs you of 3, I think.
I think Conquest is only 2.
Is it only 2?
That's why I don't want to say too much.
Yeah, I can't remember what Conquest is. I'm going to go with what I wanted to do right from the start of this whole round, which is I want to attack
Right.
with him. Because I'm desperate to kill him.
Okay.
And you'll find out why in a minute. So, he has 3 wounds left, doesn't he? And I do 3 wounds. So my Warden is going to finally have a stab at Hacker.
He's got 4 wounds left.
4 wounds?
Yeah, he's on max roll and he's got +1 wound.
No! Oh well. Anyway, I did a crit.
I even told you that before you did it. Not immediately before. Do you want to switch?
Well, knowing I can't
Well,
kill him,
do
I would
that,
go-
and then we'll go back and play it because it won't take very long. We can add it on in the end. This is what could have happened
Yep, okay, yeah, we'll do that.
because it's quite important. Because I really, really didn't want you to do that for reasons you'll see in a minute,
Okay,
and so it would be good fun to see.
so I rolled a crit. What did you roll?
Oh, I didn't roll anything.
You rolled anything, then I win.
Shield, which
so-
I have, but you rolled a crit, so it
I
doesn't
did.
matter.
So you take
can knock
3
me
wounds.
3 wounds, and you knock me back 1.
1, 2,
If you
3.
want to.
I am going to knock you back 1 to there. Because there's also something about being near people. So, and in my end phase, I'm going to play...
Kill all the orcs!
the Shadow Key.
Oh, you've got it.
No,
Yeah, okay.
The Dazzling Key, which is the same one
It's an upgrade,
for
isn't it?
Objective 4. It is the upgrade for
So
the
you're going to play it on
champion.
champion. Nice. Nice
So
work.
that spends my glory. And that is it. I have nothing else to play, so we are into the end phase. Robin, what have you scored?
Well, Pete,
So before counting up, we've got 6 to 11 at the
6
minute.
to 11. I'm afraid I'm going to upset you now.
Boo.
Because I have Conquest, which you correctly said, which is only worth 2.
Oh, it's only 2. So.
Score this in the third end phase if all your surviving fighters are in your opponent's area territory. 4 of them.
Yeah, 4. You've got all 4 alive.
And then I've got Swift Advance, which means score this in an end phase if all your surviving fighters are in enemy territory.
That's a nice one.
That's only 1. And that
Isn't that
means...
the same?
Yeah, but that's the third end phase. That's,
Oh, yes, good point. That's any end phase. So that's
Uh,
3 more.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
For you.
Superior Tactician. Score this in the third end phase if you have scored 6 or more other objective cards. I put that in. I did not get any of my instant cards, my instant win cards,
Yes.
which I was relying on to do that. And I still managed to get it, which is why I really didn't want you to attack
So that puts you up to 17
the big
glory.
man.
I don't want to play now. So, I have hold objective 5.
Which you get.
Mr. Crawley out the ground there gives me 1. I don't have skills. I had skills unforgotten again. Once more, my warden has proved in an 8.
What's that do? I forgot what that does.
He gets an extra glory if he kills
Oh,
someone.
which is why you wanted to kill.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Although I wanted that, like I've had that since friggin' phase 1. I think he just can't kill anything. And I also have supremacy, which gives
So
me
you got
3. I did. I got it in the last turn, so I get 3 more for supremacy, and I also have the dazzling key,
Which gives you 2.
which gives
yeah?
me 2 more glory.
Nice. So you got,
So I
12.
have 12.
which
to
would have
your,
been enough to win any of our other games.
it would have been 12 to your 17. Now,
Right, at 17.
if we go
Well
back
played.
in time,
Should we go back and see? So we only need to see whether, because if you attack,
if I'd have charged over here, because I thought you had.
well, you weren't going to. You were
Conquest.
going to attack with this guy. weren't you?
No, I was going to charge with him.
Oh, because he does 2.
Yes,
He does.
because
he's
he
got
does
range
2 squares.
Yeah, yeah.
So if I'd have, assume we go back in time and I hadn't attacked him, and he charged over here instead, I'd have rolled 3 dice. I need hammers, crits, or single assists. I'd have rolled 2 hammers and a crit. You wouldn't have been able to stop that.
No.
You would have taken 3 damage, and I would have pushed you to
He would
there.
have pushed me to there.
That would have taken away your swift advance.
It would have
which is
taken,
one.
it would have taken rid of all of them. I'd
It would have. You
lost
wouldn't have
6.
scored.
I'd have scored 6 less, and you'd have won 12-11.
Oh, it hurts! It hurts so much! So unfair! I can't believe
Wow.
that! What? No, is that true? Because you wouldn't have got.
Yeah, I
you
wouldn't
would
have got Conquest, and I wouldn't have got Swift Advance, and therefore I wouldn't have got Superior Tactician.
Oh, now, had I known that I couldn't kill Hacker when I announced it, which you did then tell me.
Oh yeah, I did tell you before.
You
I said he's got 5 wounds.
Yeah, I just didn't pick up on that at
Oh,
all.
you got 4 wounds because you just did one in the last turn, didn't you? And I said
did.
oh, he's got 4 left.
I did. Yes. Had I. Oh, are you kidding me? Had I done what I originally thought, I should do that. Oh, I can't.
Well, you might not have done because you might have missed at that time.
Well, I might miss, but the
But
roll,
yeah,
the roll
yeah.
gave me 2 hammers and a
But
crit.
there's all these things. If this one had come out earlier, I'd have had an
Yeah.
extra one. So all these things.
Oh, I can't believe that. Oh, I'm so angry. I'm so angry. It's not fair. I also picked up the freaking shadow key, which is this one here. So both of these, which when I was doing my little deck building guide thing, I said, "Oh, it's great. If you get them in your own zone, then you'll be fine." And
They both went in mine.
both miles away, never going to get him. I thought you were going to kill my champion in the first phase, but you need him alive.
I needed him alive,
for
yeah.
divide and conquer and stuff.
Yeah.
So that benefited me over there and kept him alive.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes, I was umming and ahhing, but what I was really worried about was that if I didn't get the glory, it wasn't so much about the glory, but if I didn't cycle the cards,
Yes.
I'd have been really stuck.
Well, I think I nearly cleared out all my cards every time. I only got 5 cards left, so I used everything every time round. And the things I didn't get in the end was quite a lot of movement stuff, which would have been more useful for me because I didn't.
Loads of cards left.
I burnt through all mine every time, pretty much. Well, I've got 2 left here in my hand, which I didn't use in the end. Oh, I can't believe that.
I thought, oh, brilliant, I've got them all in, and then I realised that Gurzag was in range. Oh no!
I can't believe that.
I realised I'd gone first.
I'm calling that a moral draw to just make me less angry with myself. I can't believe that. That was a really good scoring game.
That was a great game.
That was a brilliant game. That was a knife in. One decision there.
Yeah.
That's
the best game we've played.
That is the best game we've played.
I have to say, I really enjoy playing with the orcs.
I really enjoy
To
playing with
be
them.
fair, I think the Sepulchral Guard look really fun.
I love them. I really do. I think they're my favourite group to play. Bringing people back, shoving them round. I hope you guys enjoyed this because I friggin' did. I bloody loved that game.
That was a great game.
I cannot
I
believe.
particularly liked it because I won.
I'm calling it a moral draw.
I think a moral draw is very reasonable because actually you had I had the lion's share of the luck as well.
Well, you rolled some crits near the beginning.
Although of course, ironically, I think at one point, if you'd actually killed Basher, I wouldn't have given away that I needed to be over here.
Yes. Yeah.
Which is quite funny because at one point I was actually, will you just kill Basher?
Just
because
kill
I
him.
can't do anything with him.
Just kill the guy. He's just getting in the way.
Yeah.
And I did think, because I had obviously the dazzling key, I wanted to keep him over here, and I didn't know. I played the +1 movement on the Dust, the Prince of Dust, who's now dead, who is just Dust now, and I should have played on him because then I could have gone 1, 2, 3 over here and gone for this one instead and been away from you more because I was trying to actually get away from Basher. I was just terrified you were going to kill the champion because he took 2 wounds early on from, is it Bone Cutter? Did 2 wounds to him early on?
Yes, I think he did.
I think so.
Yes, he did. Bone Cutter ran down here.
Yes, he did.
Yes.
So,
yeah, it was interesting.
and then you were going after him, and I had a lot riding on him because he was sitting on objective 5, and I had supremacy, and I could not get
forgot
another one.
supremacy. If I had remembered it, I might have risked Bone Cutter on him.
But if he'd have done that, the prince would still been alive. He could have come over here to grab the objective instead.
Oh, you still got supremacy.
So I still would have got supremacy. I just would have lost objective
still would have
5.
got
It wasn't a guarantee, and that's why I was thinking I might move my prince around here to start with, so that you wouldn't be able to attack him without me getting an assist in.
Yeah, good thinking.
But then I figured I'm right next to you, so the chance are you're just going to hit him instead. So they didn't.
Especially once I realised he had an upgrade.
Yes,
Which is what I wanted.
And
what a good game.
That was a lovely game. That's the kind of, I mean, some of our first games were a bit naff. They weren't rubbish, but
mine were great.
all the games I played were superb. We got some of the rules wrong. We got some other stuff. I don't think we got anything wrong this time.
I bet we missed something.
We probably have. So let us know if we missed something there. I loved that game. That was a real.
Well, I actually felt like we both played our decks to our pretty much maximum.
I think so.
Capacity.
I think so. I don't think I would have done many things differently. I didn't get either of my tactical supremacy 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, but I'm glad I didn't because 2 and 4 are over here. So again, I couldn't have picked those up easily. They were
I was quite pleased when 2 and 4 come over there because there's quite a lot of rides on 2 and 4.
They do.
Because I built a corn deck along similar lines to Sepulchral Guard. It'd be interesting to play those 2 decks off against one another. That'd be, in theory, be a bloodbath, but nobody will be equipped to do any bleeding.
Yeah, that's true.
And I also think, just as an aside, when Khorne plays Sepulchral Guard, why don't they just give up and go home?
Yeah,
there's no blood to be had.
Well, there's still skulls for the throne of Khorne.
That's true. Yeah.
I'm not sure about Claim the City, which I've still got in my deck, because that's 5 glory if you have all 5 objectives. Now, if you were playing a really offensive one and you had all your objectives near the front, maybe that would be worthwhile because then I could quickly jump on them at the last minute.
If you that's the sort of card you need in your deck when you go into a tournament, I think, for Sepulchral Guard, because if you play Stormcast, then that card
stopping all these Sepulchral Guard running around is pretty hard.
That card is. But against even orcs, setting up like this is really hard. Even though I wasn't after any objectives.
Yeah.
Funny enough, I joked in my deck building video about putting pillage in, just because sometimes you do randomly end up on a objective and pillage.
Well, that destroys the objective, doesn't it?
Destroys mine.
I think it's worthwhile.
And it
you get an objective. You get glory for it, don't you?
Well, not
Or do you not get glory for it? I thought.
You know, you don't get glory. It's just,
Okay.
it's just a ploy.
But even then, it still stops people.
It stops people getting the
from,
glory, and it stops things like that. I didn't realise there was a card that gave you 5.
if I've got 5 objectives.
If you've got 5 objectives, well, in that case, it almost is worth putting in, because
It is because.
especially if you can graze past, because a lot of the things ride on 2 and 4. If you can breeze past 2 or 4 and land on it as part of your and pillage
What
it.
else? What else does 2 and 4 rely on? Because there's the shadow key
The shadow key
or the dazzling key, which is 2
yeah,
or 4.
and then that
And then you've got the
Objective.
tactical supremacies
Yeah.
1 to 2 or 3 and 4. So yeah, I see what
Yeah.
you mean there. There are 2 that rely on 2 and 4,
yeah
which is Murphy's Law. They both ended up over there.
yeah sorry about that.
Well, just the way the game goes, isn't it? And it didn't make that much of a difference in the end. I thought I committed too early with my champion and sprinted him off and thought he was going to die, but that was a really close game. That was a really great game. I hope you guys enjoyed it because I loved it. And let us know what you would have done differently or what we've missed. I think for my deck building, I'm probably going to get rid of Skills Unforgotten because he's obviously forgotten them. And I think more often than not, if you're doing an objective grabbing deck, you don't care about killing at all, even though it is a mid-turn objective.
I might actually get rid of Blooded
What's that one? If everybody's
if
taking
everybody's
a wound.
taking a wound. I thought would happen, but we never got even close. I know that
No.
might be the way it played. Maybe in a different deck it would be different, so I might not get rid of it yet. But I just feel that the orcs.
That might do better against Khorne or someone. But generally, I think if you're fighting against orcs, you want to try and burn down 1 or 2 at a time.
Yeah,
You don't want to spread it out.
no.
Blooded, I think, is better for maybe Stormcast or maybe any other smaller groups because you've got more chance.
Yeah,
of
well, what
having...
I actually thought was because you only have to have 3 surviving. Problem with Stormcasters, they've all got to be alive.
That's true, but they are quite survivable. 2 dice shields.
That
and
hasn't happened very often. I was
Another-
pleased I got Ploymaster, and I'm pleased. I know it might not have happened. I'm really pleased I managed to win Superior Tactician.
Yeah,
That was my big card,
can't
and,
believe you got
and
that.
it was a risk putting it in. But I thought it's okay because I will get some of the win instant glory cards for all things like make a successful attack action with your hero, with your leader. I thought, I'm going to get that, and he hasn't come out.
Yeah.
None of them came out.
That's the problem when you build your deck. You're sitting there going, right, I've got this. I'm going to play this card, and this card, and I'm going to get like 50 glory, and then you never get any of them. You just sit there the whole game thinking, why didn't I get any of the cards I
I'm
needed?
starting to notice some synergies coming out.
Yeah.
Like Conquest and Divide and Conquer are good.
Yeah.
Not Divide and Conquer, sorry. Swift Advance.
Oh
is good.
yes, yeah.
Superior Tactician also goes really well with Flawless Strategy, which I didn't particularly notice. I put this in at the last minute. Flawless Strategy scores in an end phase if you have scored 2 or more objectives in this phase. But if you can do that, it's like a free one, so it'd be
Yeah, it's an extra,
3.
it's just a bonus one.
It's 3, which is an extra one,
Along
extra
with-
1 to that, because you've got to get 6 out, which is quite hard.
Yeah, Superior Tactician can be tougher to get 6, but then at the same time, I mean, I scored 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So
Nice. Well, you should have had it then.
me
I recommend you get Superior Tactician.
well, I might swap out Skills Unforgotten for that because
Wait, did you just count that in your 7?
no.
Okay.
Anyway,
Sorry, we're really rambling now.
really rambling, but I think it's because we're both on a high. So, like us, hopefully thumbs up, share us,
Thumbs up.
tell us how great we are, send us money, subscribe, and let us know how you found the game.
Indeed. Cheers, guys.
Bye.
Bye.